Hey everyone, Grace and Kevin Reynolds here. Today on Monday, it's Monday, beautiful Monday, a new beginning, a new start to our life, a new week ahead. I hope all of you had a really great weekend. For those of you who do not know who we are, Kevin and I founded the American House Cleaners Association in an effort to, and in this world that we live in, there are so many people who do not understand the value, the importance, the absolute important skill of cleaning professionally. And so a few years ago, we brought together thousands of cleaners from across the country and the world to help raise awareness and respect, because we believe that that is the first place we need to start in order to accomplish the mission that we have, which is to raise respect and awareness for our industry and the necessity and skill of the work that we do. So we're really happy that you could join us, and it's just an incredible feeling to know that we are helping transform cleaning services across the country, starting with how they think about themselves. We also have educational tools, courses for you and your teams. And these are very powerful and educational as far as looking at the history of cleaning. Many people don't know that cleaning was given the title in multiple platforms, that it is the greatest advancement in medical history, even before advanced medical procedures were introduced. So
that the British Medical Journal, and that was hundreds of physicians and scientists, have deemed that cleaning is the most important medical advancement in human history.
Mhm.
And how is it that
we don't know that?
most of us cleaners don't know
Yeah.
that, let alone the public?
Right.
And that is exactly why we are here, and that's why you're here. The mission of the HCA is your mission. Make the HCA mission your mission in your local community. And when you do that, you'll be opening up people's eyes to the importance and the significance of this trade as professional cleaners. And while you do that, you'll be helping accomplish the mission of the HCA, and you'll also be growing your business tremendously, because folks in your local community, what they really want is the best quality cleaning services, right?
Yes.
Some of them may not want to pay top price for that, but they will learn that in order to get the results that they're looking for, they're going to need to hire somebody that is professional cleaning provider and understands the significance of the trade and the important job that we're doing in our local communities, and is sharing that information with their team.
Yes. So, one of the things that people forget, we can all forget this while we're trying to build, and I know I do every day, I have to remind myself that great things don't happen overnight. They never happen overnight. You're in a place where you feel stuck in your business, you have things that are frustrating you. Maybe you fall. It's time not to give up or to become discouraged. It's time to look for different avenues, to pivot here and there the way that we need to in order to become more successful in this industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say hi to Jazz and Lori and Ashley, who are watching us right now on this live in the HCA Facebook private group. Some of y'all might be watching or listening to us on YouTube or a podcast. This feed is always streamed into the main HCA group as well. And on topic, we just wanted to start out by bringing up the elephant in the room, which is late last week, the stock market crashed, and folks are starting to kind of wig out about that. Hey, what are we going to do? The recession's coming. And the stock market's predicted to go down, to dip another 20% at least here in the near future. What does that mean? That means that on the next earnings call, we're most likely going to find out from the experts that we are in a recession, and that we've been in a recession for the last few months. We already know that. We've been talking about this for months now. About 6 months now, that we're entering a recession. Yeah. And so what's going to happen next? We're going to start hearing from the media all kinds of doom and gloom, and this is the worst recession
Turn
ever.
it off.
Turn it off immediately and erase it from your mind, and instead focus on this, which is, why all the doom and gloom? Well, the reason is because the media, the big corporations and the billionaires, they want us to be paralyzed in fear. Why? Because when we're paralyzed in fear, what do? We sit on our hands and we don't do anything. We freeze up. We don't try to grow. Hey, we can't find any workers anyway, so let's just pull back and not grow. Let's save every dollar because we're in uncertain times, and so let's not advertise. Let's pull our advertising budget, and let's just save our money and sit on our hands and do nothing. And that is exactly what the big brands want you to do. Why? Because while you're sitting on your hands, what are they doing? They're eating your lunch. They're running ads in your local community, and the big corporations are now taking your clients while you're sitting there. You're not growing.
And another thing is, especially if you are in the AHCA, have gone through the courses, providing excellent services to your community, they know your potential, even if you don't. And to keep us small businesses lower than them to have the competition that they would otherwise have, making it easier for them with their ads to just provide their, less than quality services and pay their people like slaves and not actually make the industry better, but continue down that path that it's always been. But the fact is that when we all put the pedal to the metal through this recession and depression, we will grow the strongest cleaning services this world has ever seen. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, raise your hand and let us know in the comments. Yes, us small business owners and our cleaning companies, we can run circles around all the big franchises and the big brands and whatnot. Why? Because we're passionate about what we're doing, because we're preaching, we're living the mission of the American House Cleaners Association. That's why we're doing that small business providers provide a far superior service than any of the big corporations or any of the big franchises do.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you haven't joined the AHCA yet, and you need to do so. You need to take our courses. It is going to help you tremendous growth and in your mindset and in your understanding of what you're doing, how you communicate with your clients, how you communicate with your team as you build your team up. Another thing that we offer is coaching calls on Thursdays. And we're going through the different parts of how to really implement this into your business. Because the fact is that you cannot build a strong team if you don't first understand what you are doing, the importance of your work, the skill of your work, what to pay attention to on each cleaning, what you're actually addressing, the science behind it. The PCP course gives that absolute foundation for you to really build an empire in this industry right there in your own local cities and towns.
Just recently joined the American House Cleaners Association over the last 5 or 6 weeks, and you haven't joined the our leaders team private community, private chat thread, let us know. And when you get in there are 5-6 hours already worth of replays for you to watch.
Watch all of them.
Watch all of them. Make time for it, because while all these economical downturn is happening right now, we also have a workforce shortage, and we are sharing with y'all in the private HCA leaders group that we need to shift right now. And some of us are structure of our business, but there are great quality workers out there that are looking to join teams that are on a mission. And so make sure to watch those replays. We're sharing with you exactly what we have been doing and what we are doing with our own cleaning service. We're coming live to y'all today here from Texas, and we own a cleaning service in Washington State that we run remotely from Texas. Make sure to catch up on those live videos, and then be this week around 4 o'clock Eastern time.
to talk about the teams, if you're trying to build a team right now and you're not finding a lot of success in it, you really need to have the PCP course behind you. That's the first step. We've talked about in our lives within our leadership group about the success cycle that every billionaire out there uses. And it starts with belief. So write this down. First, belief, then write an arrow from belief. It goes to your potential. So if you don't first believe in what you're doing and really know what you're doing and have certainty in what you're doing and how important it is, or even how to do it. If you feel kind of lost with cleaning, you just jumped into this industry, you're kind of fumbling through it, this course is going to help you take the guesswork out and really know how to build your own cleaning methods in a safe and productive way. Because it gives foundational tools. It doesn't just tell you, step by step just how to clean and what products to use. It gives you foundational tools so that you can build your own cleaning methods that work best for you and how your brain works. All of our brains work differently. So with that, you are going to be able to build yourself up and have that greater certainty, which leads to a higher potential. And when you have a higher potential, right, and the next thing, you are going more action. You are naturally going to start doing things more like quickly.
Yep.
And in the right way. So it starts with certainty and belief, that moves to potential, it increases your potential. Then you feel confident to take action. And then your results is the last one. So write an arrow to results. Results are what comes from ultimately that cycle of belief, certainty, to your potential, and then to your action. And then when that action is really able to express what you believe, you have wonderful results. Now, if you don't believe, if you don't have certainty, you are going to have less potential. You are going to have the wrong kind of action, which is going to lead to poor results. So sometimes we need to look in our lives at what are our results right now? What are we not liking within our results? And why is that? I don't have a strong enough belief, or I'm believing in the wrong things. Like I believe that I should run my company this way or my team this way. I should have write-up programs and I just need to get my management systems better. And I just need this and that and the other. And what you might find is that maybe you're taking action in the wrong way because your belief system about how you have to manage your company is actually off tune with what would work best for everyone's company. And so that's something that Kevin and I have been covering in our leadership coaching calls, and we'd love to have you join us for that next time.
Yep, growing a successful cleaning business, y'all, is 80% psychological and mindset. Yep. Logistics, we can go into the AHCA Facebook group, look up in the search bar, make a post, and we can find the answers, the right answers for that 20%. Hell, we could even hire somebody and pay a few bucks to help us with the logistics. But the hard part, most of it, the 80%, is all about developing the right psychological, the right mindset. And that's what's going to drive you and your business to success. And that's what we focus on specifically every Thursday, is developing that right mindset. It's the only way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all. Well, if you haven't taken the PCP course, look into it today. Don't waste another day. You need to take this course. It will absolutely transform how you see this industry, how you see yourself, how you see your team, how you see your clients even. It's going to give you that, and take it over and over again. Those of you that have taken it, keep taking it, because you can't get enough and a stronger foundation in it. It's definitely something to continue to go back to. Absolutely.
And we see you in the chats and the comments. Believe you can and you will. Absolutely right.
Thank you, Brandy.
And remember, when you start hearing the media say how bad this recession is and how it's the worst in history and all this other stuff, turn it off and tell yourself, because this is 100% true. There's been no better time than right now in our lifetimes, and it won't happen again after this. This is it right now, y'all. Mm-hmm. There'll be no better time than right now to dig in, go 100% all in, and level up our cleaning businesses during this time.
Yeah. Some of the most successful organizations that this world has ever grew during recessions and depressions worse than this. So we got this, y'all. Let's use this recession to our advantage and go all in together as a family with the HCA on this mission to raise respect and awareness so that we can all raise our rates. We can all do better. We can all have more respect from our community working together.
That's right. And Grace and I are here to support you every step of the way with our leaders team. We hope you guys are off to an incredible Monday. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see y'all on Thursday afternoon in the private leaders group. Take care, y'all.
Have a great week.